Hello, viewers. I'm SB, and welcome back to Meet Me at Noon, where the prophecy has been foretold. We are gonna finish at least one puzzle this episode. These are definitely becoming challenging, in a way that makes me a little worried about whether I'm going to be able to finish the game. I mean, it's not the hardest puzzle stuff we've ever done on the channel. Certainly, like late game Baba Is You is a total conceptual nightmare, right? Even honestly, like some of the stuff in like Patrick's Parabox, conceptually much more complicated. I just have a really hard time intuitively grasping solutions in this game. Anyway, so I sure would love that star, but maybe at this point we should just accept any functional solution on this one so that we can move forward. Let's see here. So any functional solution's probably not that bad. Obviously, we need to boost blue up to here on orange's head. Which absolutely can just be like we walk over there, right? So at this moment, orange is right here. Blue goes left, which takes us to here because orange steps back afterward. Then it's wait to here, wait to here, wait to here, wait to here, and then you jump, and then that's going to leave orange in this position where all I have to do is jump at the right moment, right? We just want to be in the air here when blue commits the unfall from this position to that position, and blue will just shove us into the sun, and we can come back and worry about the star later. I feel like that's an okay outcome. Also, we like literally don't even have to do the puzzle. I suppose there is that, because you are absolutely allowed in this game to just play whatever puzzles you want in whatever order. So, okay. But this is where orange is going to be, right, at this moment. So I think I am just going to go... Right here is the jump, right? Because it'll be... one... I think this is the jump. Let's watch it play back and see if it is. I didn't even bother to actually work it out. I'm just kind of trusting. Yeah. Right? That's something. That's a blue star at least. We'll take a blue star at this moment. We're coming back. We'll get them all. We will. The pool. It's one of those double diving board pools. I guess, I mean, this is not really a diving board. This is 3 feet above the water. This is the one for the kids. Okay. It's very interesting that there is an orange block over here. I don't think this could possibly have anything to do with the puzzle. I think it's just decoration. But it is weird. So... how are we going to get orange up there? A thing we could definitely do to try to pick up the star is to have orange execute the unfall from this position. Just jump up through the star and then still land down here. Because we definitely want orange to be down here for the third set, right? What we want is for blue to like come over here and jump and then orange to step off the head. So it's like... orange falls. Gosh, and then what? It feels like we really don't need orange to do very much at all, right? When it's blue's time, blue needs to go right, up in these 4 instructions. This doesn't really seem all that complicated. And we want it to be... we want the up to be the third instruction, not the fourth instruction, right? Because otherwise, if up is the fourth instruction, will blue be left hanging in the air at the end of the puzzle, or does blue hit the ground again? I'm always a little iffy on jumps at the end. I guess we'll find out. So orange steps left, or steps right. Blue steps in behind orange, blocks orange stepping left, so that the unfall can happen in this tile. And then I think it kind of doesn't matter where we are from there, right? What if I jump? I'm thinking it might be cool to have orange end up on top of blue. Well, I guess actually that's going to be able to happen even if I don't jump, because this first right arrow involves a lot of vertical movement. I don't know. It doesn't seem... Okay, so that's going to put orange right here. So blue can move right. But we don't want to move right yet, right? Well, I guess... Okay, so orange is going to be right here. Blue moves right. Just sits here. Ah, see, this is the thing. Okay, I need the fall to happen later. I'm getting my headspace back. I need the fall to happen later so that it happens earlier for blue, because we do want time to. We want orange to unfall like this, and then we want blue to come over here. So maybe it's like, wait. Is one wait sufficient? We have to be out of blue's way. It's a really important part of this, because blue does have pretty limited time to get where blue is going. Maybe we want it to be like pretty late indeed. So at this moment, orange is going to be here. As blue, we step right into this space, blocking orange from backstepping left. Then we don't do anything so that orange can unfall, grab the star, and land on blue's head. Then blue steps right and jumps, and we hope that it does not, in fact, cause blue to be hanging in the air at the end of the puzzle. So at that moment, orange is going to be right here. So blue's going to go right, down, and blue acts first. So it's blue steps here, then first instruction. Blue steps down, second instruction. We hop up, and then we press right to step over and touch the sun, which is a thing that we love to do on purpose. Yeah, so for blue, the jump has to be the third instruction, which is problematic time-wise. Okay. How can we make that functional? I'm wondering if this is maybe not going to work. If we do... I'm trying to think in my head whether we will ever have the time to execute this way. If orange unfalling to grab the star is in fact a viable way of grabbing the star. Because if we wait any longer, then orange can't be in a position where blue can get in behind orange. Yeah, it's actually really bad for us if the fall is on this frame. So this is as late as the fall can occur. That being the case, if I press right again, then obviously we're going to shove orange into this box here from which they cannot execute the unfall that we need them to execute. So we could absolutely grab the star with orange by doing a jump off of a jumping blue. So this doesn't have to work. So what if we wanted to do this differently? We need blue's instruction set basically for sure to be right, up, down. You know, right, up, whatever is basically fine. So we just have to figure out how to work orange around that. The thing is, right, up, down doesn't actually let us grab the star. Pretty sure. We certainly won't be able to grab it during sequence 3 because we will have to use the moment the blue is in the air to step right. But maybe we could cause orange to grab it during sequence 2 if we program in a jump. Or even, So what would we have to do? If blue's going to be here, so if we end our first movement, if we end orange's movement here, it doesn't make any sense for us to like run down here and push all the way into this opening, right? Because we could be like down, right. If we do that, the unfall is on this frame, which I think is, it's going to always be worse for us, right? Here's the problem. During the second sequence, when blue reaches this position, it would be really great for orange not to be over here, right? So how do we make that the thing? If orange ends movement here with a jump, it'll be blue steps down, orange gets in the air, blue steps under. And then another jump. What if it's like right, up? And you're right, up, down. Because I think what's going to happen there is orange is going to end up here. Blue steps. You step down onto blue. Blue steps and carries you over here. You probably just do nothing. Blue jumps, you press right, and then you just chill. See, I got this all out of order. For some reason, I was thinking that that's the first jump would be blue, would be when blue steps under orange, and then the second jump would be during blue's jump. Like, this is functional as a blue star solution, but I'm not 100% confident. I can't figure this out yet. So in order for that timing to work out the way I want it to, the jumps have to be just a little bit later in the sequence. It's okay for Orange's last move to be a right, because Blue's first move will put Blue here, preventing Orange from actually executing the step back left. So then it's like right, right, up, down, and then this thing, I think in this circumstance, Orange is going to end up here, which is actually really bad, right? Because it causes Blue to kill Orange. I think so. I think this is bad, but let's just see it. Right, and then step over. Blue gets in the way so that step doesn't happen. Ah, that needs to be when the jump is. Oh no, okay, the unfall takes care of it. Yeah, that's a really clumsy way of doing that, but it does work. And then you just barely get out of the way. Okay. So the answer that got us the orange star was somewhere between the two solutions I was trying to do. I couldn't quite get the timing right to get orange to jump off of the jumping blue, but I could totally disobey the laws of physics off of a jumping blue, which is just as good. Everybody's always saying. Oh, this is really interesting. We only have 3 moves per sequence. How are we gonna get orange? Oh man, rad. This game's so good. Okay, how am I gonna do this? And the star is right here, and it's only available during this sequence. Oh, wow. Okay, so we have to use some kind of unfall nonsense to get orange to unfall here. Well, okay. If we manage to get orange to just step right off of this position during blue time, it would be totally fine, right? Is that a situation that we can engineer? It would be tough. So we have to execute a left orange. Orange has to have a left move programmed in and then play it backwards from this position. How would we get orange to this position? The answer is we would use blue as a blocker. Like if orange's first move is left, then if we can cause blue to be in this position when that move tries to execute, it's like orange would have to be doing like left, left, right. No, that's not going to work. Why do I need a right? Why am I thinking right is important there? So we're going to have to, orange is going to have to be jumping. Right, we're going to do an orange jumps, blue jumps off of orange to form a wall thing here. No, there's no way this works. What am I talking about? Because we would program in blue's movement during blue such that movement that we would program in during sequence. Because we need orange down here to help blue get into position to do the block during sequence 1. So it's not during sequence 2 that this would occur then. And it can't be during sequence 4, because during sequence 4, blue has a very obvious thing that blue has to be doing. So yeah. Also, how the hell does this happen? That might actually be a good thing to focus on this time, because the requirements for it are so tight that they're just like, there can't be that many viable paths that are even close, right? So how on earth would you get that? You would have to execute, this is a gain 3 squares unfall. You'd have to execute the unfall with orange in this position. Can we do that? The answer must be yes. But how? I mean, no, the answer is definitely no, right? Because the maximum height that orange could be at is blue is here. Blue is jumping with orange on blue's head. And orange would go 1, 2, 3, and then to here. But the way that coming down from a jump into a fall works... Okay, what if it's like... No, the unfall has to be later. It has to be later in blue's sequence, so it has to be earlier for orange. So it's like orange is here at the end of this sequence, right? Blue runs under and jumps, but that's not actually going to work, right? Because it's going to be like blue steps to here, orange jumps, blue steps under. Actually, maybe that is exactly right. Because we know that like the way that falling from a jump and then performing a normal fall processes is that in a single move, you do all of the unfalling. You end up in the jumped position, which would be, yeah, okay. But then orange is here at the beginning of this sequence. Hold on. I just want to see if that works. No, see, orange is going to fall. Wait, hold on. That's not at all what I was expecting to happen under any circumstances. Why did blue... I really thought blue was just going to crush orange. But no, I guess it's because blue crushes when you're not in control of blue. It's what it is here is just I can't do that. But in order for this idea to work, there has to be a jump after the left move. So there's no way to do this then. And we could program in a sequence where blue ends up higher and then orange unfalls off of blue, but that would be executed later. And the star's only here at this moment. Yeah, that's not very satisfying at all. And I see literally no other way of getting this. Yeah, wow, with only 6 moves to get orange that high up. And it does nothing for us as far as like reaching the sun goes. But if we could find a sequence that gets us a star, it would give us probably my guess is there is only one. So if we could find a sequence that gets us a star, then we know that that sequence is viable for solving the rest of the puzzle, you know? We know that is an acceptable first 6 moves of the 15, which should give us a lot to work with. Okay, how else could it be reached? The first instruction has to be a jump for the kind of solution I was talking about, where we unfall into a jumped position, right? Because even this is borderline too late. So you have to unfall off of a blue that's in this position. Yeah. So if the second move in my sequence was jump, and then blue falls, yeah, I don't think that can work. Blue falls with blue's first instruction, then orange jumps, but this doesn't work the way I want it to, because this isn't processed as orange jumps at this point. This is orange comes down from the jump. Blue makes the first move, orange comes down from the jump. In my head, I tend to think of the up and the down part of the jump as both being represented by this arrow, but that's not actually how it works. The up part is what happens during the frame, or in reverse, the down part. So I do need a jump then. The jump would have to occur here. Yeah. And it just doesn't work out. It's not going to put orange high enough. So step, then you get up in the air. Yep, and you unfall to the wrong tile. Okay. Oh, stop. Hey. There we go. So how else could we do it? How else could we get up there during the second sequence? It could be a thing where blue rides orange up, but okay, no, that's totally it, right? Because if we have blue ride orange up on the unfall, and then orange is here, we do the jump, unfall. So blue steps down, then orange processes orange's first instruction, moves us to here. Blue just presses down here, waits for orange to unfall into the jumped position, and then jumps. And then that means that blue can get on top, or orange can get on top of blue here, and there's a moment where blue is up here and orange can just step to the right. And okay, I think this is gonna work. I am just gonna, let's just play that and make sure. Right, step on, wait, jump up and grab the star. And then, yeah, I need, okay, so blue goes first. Blue ends up here at the end of blue's first instruction. So orange can just step left onto blue. Then blue will move orange up here, and orange just moves right twice. And then blue has to go left, left, left. Wait, am I not going to unfall in a way that's like extremely unproductive? Oh, shoot. So is it just... So like orange definitely was going first there. Is it just whoever you're actively controlling goes first? And I've been thinking it's blue goes first because in the vast majority of the situations where we're trying to make them interact, we are controlling blue during the interaction. Could be. All right, so the unfall into a jump thing was still an important realization. Step over. No, you press right. Then we get the blue transfer. You fall. Oh no! Sorry. Final instruction is don't move anymore. You're good. I had not realized orange was going to end up here. I thought orange was going to end. Yeah, because I forgot about that other unfall. Okay. There we go. The trick with that one is remembering how unfalling into a jump position works. That was not as bad as it could have been, I suppose. Spikes 2. Alright, this is fucking monstrous. This is devious stuff right here. So this fall gets orange out of this position. We need orange to end with a jump so that orange doesn't get immediately killed. That unfall's got to happen pretty early, which is to say pretty late. And it feels like it's like left, right, 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 up. And then blue steps left, because orange is going to be right here, right? The down part won't play. We wait. Orange is going to unfall to here, which is fine. Oh, problem though. No. Then blue steps left, because orange is going to unfall to here. So blue steps left, ends up here. Orange unplays that rightward movement, steps onto blue's head. And then if we as blue step left at this moment, I think that completes the puzzle. This is for sure one where the star, the main point of the star is to, oh, I need... Those did not play in the order I was thinking, because this is the down. Oh, right, the unfall is earlier in the sequence. Yeah. Silly me. I was, for some reason, thinking that the last rightward move was the unfall, but the last rightward move is the one that put us under the star. Yeah. The puzzle before that one, the star was definitely like useful as a guiding idea of where you need to be at a certain moment. In that last one, the star was like, you have to be here. This is the only place in the puzzle that you will survive. Here's a question. Is it possible to complete that one without getting the star? Probably not, right? Because where your orange, like the fall part has to happen. Yeah, I don't know. I would think no. Gosh, orange has to be pretty high up on this one. So... blue needs to do a thing here that's going to give orange the ability to get that star, but also blue has to touch the moon on this sequence. And it takes 3 rightward moves to do that. So really, all we have is jump. It's gonna be 3 rights and an up, for sure. It's just a matter of getting that up correct. Because like orange has to unfall. Orange has to execute this fall backwards while you're in this position. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, so what do we enter in for orange right now? We do not have enough movements here for blue to go left to pick orange up. Yeah, we can never go left as blue. We will not have enough movement to get to the moon. So how are we going to get orange onto blue's head becomes a real point of concern. I need to remember that there's a block here during blue time. How? So the answer is, if orange's last movement is a jump, then orange starts the sequence on top of this, meaning that playing back a step to the left, which will play back as a step to the right, we could get up here. So this last thing definitely needs to be a left step. And because we would need orange to have time to execute that, probably this is the down. This is the wait, right? So it's like you gotta fall. The thing is, isn't the way this times out like extremely problematic? Because blue has to wait twice in this situation for orange to get on top of blue's head, right? Orange ends the sequence here. Blue waits, causing orange to fire the first instruction. Then blue waits again, causing orange to fire this, bashing against the wall. Then blue waits again, causing orange to finally step over. Is that right? Yeah. And like that gets orange where orange is going, but we don't succeed. We don't win the puzzle that way. So yeah, if the slowest we can possibly do this for blue is down, right, 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 then orange's unfall has to be the second to last instruction. So how do we get shit? Yeah, how do we... Okay, what if... Is there some way in which we do not want to... maybe I'm being a little bit silly here. Because, like, I could unfall off of this, right? This height. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, like, this fall and this fall are the same. So it's more like left, right, right, up, and then blue just ignores what orange is doing. No, blue has to jump. Because the idea is orange will start here. Orange will jump, fall onto blue's head. Blue will provide the boost. Yeah. So jump, step over, down. No, when you step over... I mean, these may as well both be right. So you're not going to be able to step off of blue's head, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to make that a teamwork thing when it absolutely did not need to be a teamwork thing. Also, hold on. Does this look like a Diplodocus? I don't know. I know they're working with a pretty abstract palette here, but I don't know. Alright, we might at least be able to blue star our way through the end of the world here. If not actually pick up the rest of the orange stars. So... Okay, so orange is going to have to be down here during sequence 2. There's simply no two ways about that. How do we make that work for win the level? Because blue sure does have to get over here. Right. Would require blue to be here as late as... Alright, blue needs to be able to execute a third instruction from this tile. Which means that orange only gets to execute one instruction after blue is safe. Which puts us in a place, yeah, that's not possible to get. How do we reach the star? Because, like, reaching the star with orange requires the majority of orange's movement. You have to go left, right, right. Or you have to get pushed by blue. That could work. Well, sorry, it could work for getting orange somewhere with fewer of orange's button presses. It does not get blue to the moon. Yeah. Okay. Here's a question. What are we going to have to do to make the level solvable at all? Blue has to push orange up onto that ledge, right? This is probably a situation where... Well, no, it can't be, because this tile will be full during blue's turn. I guess that doesn't mean it can't be, but like the move that you would want to do where blue is in this space and orange is in this space and orange jumps up and then blue executes a rightward move is not actually going to be available to us because we can't program in this position. Or rather, we would have to use trickery to program in this position. Because you'd have to have orange carry blue into a spot that wasn't available during blue's turn. Which is a thing that we have done a couple of times. I don't think we have enough moves in total, or enough space to work with, to make something like that function, though. This one's actually really difficult. Even just to get the blue star on, this seems really difficult. How on earth are we gonna do this? We can't really get orange up there with an unfall because if we do have orange fall off to the left here, there's simply no... we have to spend the unfall to get back up to the platform we're on now. We wouldn't be able to save it by pushing orange around or anything. So... feeling just the tiniest bit fried already. You know what? We're pretty close to the end of the episode. I want to at least take a look at the other levels. Maybe we're not going to blue star all the way through this. that was optimistic. Interesting that blue is in that position and presumably will just continue to be there. Oh, this one's going to be complicated. This is like a whole lot of moves. The star being available the whole time is a little bit tricky as well. Gosh, I guess orange doesn't necessarily have... Orange has to end sequence 2 in a position where it is possible for us to reach that sun, which is maybe not entirely trivial. And that situation, it's got to be here, right? executing this fall backwards from this position. Right, 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 up, meaning orange has to end sequence 3 up here. Or has to end sequence 2 up here. I think that's solid. Sequence 4 for blue is left, right, right. Probably not able to interact with anything in any way. Or sequence 4, the second blue sequence. So those I think are probably set. We know where we have to maneuver to in these first two sequences. That's going to include somebody grabbing that star. So how do I do that? Okay. If orange ends the sequence here, orange is going to fall through the star and grab it. And then is going to unfall on the first frame. So if blue moves here, orange unfalls like this, lands on top of blue. Blue jumps, allowing orange to get back up onto the platform. And then that's it. And then that's it. Orange is going to end the next sequence here, which is not good enough. Yeah. How do I... Okay, maybe we can use... Gosh, maybe we can use what? What would I have to do? Like, the orange having to end up here is a really significant cost. That eats a huge amount of our total movement. I do not see how to get this star. I think I could get us a completion. We have to have blue do something else, or orange do something else, and blue shove orange to this position. In fact, it's like pretty easy to get the blue star, I think. It kind of doesn't even matter what orange does. So if we go... It'd be really cool for orange to be able to take a step on their own, but they don't even have to, actually. We can just press down a bunch of times. Right, 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 up, left, right, right, sit there. So blue's going to fall down to here, orange is going to fall down to here, blue is going to position orange correctly. Orange is going to get over into this spot to execute that unfall. Yeah. That's really easy. It gives us literally no insight into how to get the star. Getting the star is going to somehow rely on the fact that this is not here during sequence 3. Yeah, I bet. Not going to try to figure it out right now. Let's see if we can push through to the end here at least. Detour. You just got to take a little detour, that's all. So this is one where we could take advantage of this block to screw with orange's horizontal movement, causing orange to execute an unfall in a different location. How do we turn that into... How do we turn that into orange being anywhere useful? Because, like, all we have to do really, with blue, is step to the right at the appropriate moment, right? What if... Okay. I'm not sure we can do this, but what if we can abuse this block's position to cause orange to execute the unfall instruction from here? That would make things really easy, right? Is that going to be doable at all with blue's help? Because we do have the option, we do have the ability to have blue help us. If I just like run all the way over here, that's orange going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If blue steps to the right, that eats one of orange's moves. Then blue jumps, ending up on top of orange's head. Then blue jumps again. I think then it doesn't matter what we do. And if I've done that right, we ate one of orange's moves. So instead of being here when the unfall happens, orange executes the unfall. Well, shit. I was going to say it's great because orange executes the unfall from here and we end up touching the sun. But no, we do end up touching the sun, but we end that movement in this space and orange falls. Yeah. There's no way to make orange not do the move to the left part of the unfall. And we can't have blue... We can't have blue be here during orange's unfall. Is there a way to do this that doesn't require us to use blue? Because if so, we could time blue's step off here. Well, no, blue would execute the entire fall, and then orange would execute the unfall. There won't be a moment where they're both like moving through their respective symbols simultaneously. Right, let me just go ahead and let this run so that I'm sure I'm right. But yeah, I think orange's last instruction is going to be this and then fall. Yeah. And there's no sequence we could put in with orange that does anything at all from that position. That's completely useless. Okay. What if we could execute the unfall in this position and end ourselves on top of blue's head and just step left? Can I do that? If we're doing that, it's like blue steps right and then just sits there mostly. We want to get out of orange's way. Right, like we have to actually let orange execute one step. And then unfall. Ah, shoot. Shoot. Right. It's the whole height that we unfall. Darn it. Yeah, that was too good to be true. Because the unfall to here sure would have solved all of our problems, but, you know, that's why they don't make that easy to do. And there's no way for us to change the height of this fall. There's no way for me to fall left. Because, like, we could fall left, right? If we went left, left, right, 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 we'd end up here. The block would prevent us from replaying those parts of the movement. And then it would put us up here. Orange would end here. which is not actually a useful thing for orange to do, I think. Because yeah, there's no way for orange to get from here to there. Yeah, blue doing a step down to here doesn't actually help us. All right, let's look at this last level before we call it for the day. We got some stuff done. We made some progress. Oh, hey, look at all the tetrominoes. All right, star is... Where is star? It's only available during... Is it underneath one of you? No. Oh, you know what? It might be under one of the orange things here. Let's just... Okay, it's over there. Was that visible? Oh, yeah, I guess that is slightly visible before. Okay. How many movements is this? 7? Interesting. So... Orange is going to end up here, right? We have a pretty limited selection of things we can do with orange, but the idea is you end sequence 1 in this position, falling to this position at the beginning of sequence 2. And then your moves play backwards such that you end up over here somewhere, and blue can actually interact with you. Blue can boost you up to there and also pick up the star, presumably. Seems to be plenty of time to do that. It only takes blue 5 moves to move to the star and then back to the moon, so blue does have time to screw around a little bit. So it's like... We gotta execute some rightward moves here. Left, left, right, left, right, left. And then it doesn't matter what the last one is. Except that, like, maybe we wanna... Yeah, maybe I want to make those rights as late in the sequence as we possibly can, so that they happen early for blue. See, this sequence is only going to get me to... It's not going to get me anywhere. I'm going to play the... I'm going to fall to here. Fail to move right. Move left, but then just move back. Right, this is gonna end with orange in a position that's like totally not useful. We can let the tetromino absorb, yeah, absorb some amount of bad movement, but it's not enough to get orange to a position where orange can participate in the puzzle. So how do we get enough leftward moves to process? We need to move left twice and then move left at least one more time. But there's no way for orange to execute 2 consecutive leftward moves in any of the positions that we're in. Well, I'm being silly. I guess we could get down here the other way, right? If I went left, left, right, right, left, left, up, which is exactly enough time to, that would cause orange to go left, left, fall, right, right, fall, left, left, up. We end up here. The down, left, left can't play back at all. Then there's a fall, which will put us here. That plays back. Yeah, right? Well, no, because the last couple of things in this sequence, though, are these lefts, which are going to play back. We're going to end up in this space. Right, so with this set of movements, I'm obliterated at the beginning of sequence 3, I believe. Oh, I wasn't even thinking about that. Yeah, the unfalls put us up there. This actually might be workable. Okay. So, also worth noting, the blue is getting blocked here and not playing the instructions back faithfully, which I did not think about. That is definitely a real concern. So orange begins sequence 3 here then. And we have to go... Is it there? So yeah, this unfall puts you up there. Yeah, I had totally forgotten. So yeah, we're going to be right here. So you have to go left, 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 left. That is the vast majority of your movement. So you really got to haul ass. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blue has to be in position to catch you. You get carried over, and then you have to go up. I mean, it basically has to be all lefts, right? And we have to reconfigure Blue's movement such that the catch can occur. Right now, we never have Blue in the right position. No, yeah, that's almost good. Okay. So how do we program in Blue's movement such that we're going to be there to catch Orange at the right moment? Because we want this to be one of those things where like Orange steps here and then Blue steps to there and jumps, and yeah. So that's got to be... So the trick is we have to go to the right first. I'm trying to think here with our movement abbreviated by this thing. It feels like going left first makes sense. Left, left, which leaves Blue right here. Right, right. Left, up, wait is all we actually have time for. Does this actually work out timing-wise? I think we might have to add a dead frame to Orange here. Just a down frame. Oh, right, we have to execute this such that Blue doesn't end up in the orange space at the turnover, though. Because Blue will teleport home, but only if Blue survives. Okay, so... There needs to be one more left in here. But the problem is, again, we can't have the jump be the final thing Blue does. That's the real issue. We need 2 rights and a left. Yeah, the penultimate thing has to be a jump. We need there to be 2 rights and a left in the movement total. But we could enter these in a different order. So if it's like left, right. Nope, sorry. Left, right. It has to net 2 rights and a left. No, because this is just going to leave us time for right, left, up. Right, the problem is... When Blue played this out, it would be left, right, left, left, right, left, up, which would still kill us. In addition to, even if it didn't kill us, leaving Blue in this position at the end of the puzzle. How do we... Fuck. Y'all, how do I even? This is so tough with blue having to be able to grab the star. All right, what if it's like left, 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 right? Yeah, no, this is the same problem. It might be the case that I'm onto a solution here that can only end with us not getting the star. Like, we can certainly get the blue star this way, right? What if I just do that and take that for now? Does this time out correctly? I feel like we're one step off with when blue needs to start moving left. Maybe I'm wrong. No, okay, that was exactly correct. Yeah, getting the star is going to require a completely different approach that I'm pretty sure what we just proved is that there is no way for that solution to time out different in a way that gets blue the star. Okay, well, you know, I think it's what we'll take for now. That's a pretty spotty set of completions there. And also, it's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When y'all come back next time, I'm hoping to clean this up, maybe get a nice uniform orange in color, and maybe we'll also... Listen, we will probably see some of Constellation 9 at least, because either we will get this done and move forward, or I will decide that we're not getting all of this in one episode, and we'll just look forward a little bit so that I can have some time to think and come back to these in a future episode, one even further down the line. Either one of those things could happen. I guess come back next time to see which one. You know you want to resolve this suspense. And we'll see you then.